Dear students and viewers, my previous class I have discussed about clause. Perhaps you understood very easily, and now we are going to discuss sentence. Dear students, you know that. Do you know sentence? Yes. Now you know that according to the structure, there are three kinds of sentence. Dear students, write down on your khata. Number 1, simple sentence. Number 2, complex sentence. Number 3, compound sentence. Dear viewers, I have written three kinds of sentence: simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. These sentences are very important for the students of class 9, 10 and 11, 12, because those who have no good idea or good command over a simple sentence, complex sentence, compound sentence, no students will write proper sentence very easy way. That's why it is an important part for learning English. Dear students, you know that as English is an international language, foreign language, that is why we should emphasize on some basic rules and regulations. If we don't have good idea about sentence, we can't properly write any proper sentence. Dear students, now we are going to discuss elaborately of sentence. Dear viewers, now write down on your khata our simple sentence. Simple sentence indicates সরল বাক্য. That means যে সেন্টেন্সে একটি সাবজেক্ট ও একটি ফাইনিট ভার্ব থাকে তাকে সিম্পল সেন্টেন্স বলে. Dear sentence, you know that simple sentence carries a subject and a finite verb. Now I am giving an example to understand very easy way. The boys play football. Dear students, notice that the boys subject and play verb. Here we get a final sense of sentence and final meaning of the sentence and complete meaning of the sentence. This is the simple sentence, subject and finite verb. Dear students, now I am going to discuss about how you will identify a simple sentence. You know that most of the students don't find out which is the simple sentence, which is the complex sentence, and which is the compound sentence. Now I am going to identify and introduce yourself so that you can identify sentence very easy way. Now I am giving some key words by seeing that not only a subject and a finite verb, but also you will find some key words. By seeing these words, you will identify this is the simple sentence. Okay? Dear viewers, simple sentence, identify the simple sentence. How you can identify simple sentence? Just think that সিম্পল সেন্টেন্সে সাধারণত নিম্নলিখিত ওয়ার্ডগুলো থাকলে সিম্পল সেন্টেন্স হিসেবে বিবেচনা করতে হবে। ওয়ার্ডগুলো হলো, দেয়ার স্টুডেন্টস রাইট ডাউন অন এর খাতা। You should obviously remember these words, otherwise you will not be able to identify a simple sentence. These sentences are: instead of, in spite of, oblique despite, because of, to, on account of, at the age of, due to, without, by. These sentences are the simple sentence. This, if you find out these words in a sentence, just you think that these are the simple sentences. Dear students, now I am giving some example so that you can understand and remember them very frequently. Example: in spite of his having good qualifications, he didn't get the job. Dear learners, think, and here you find out in spite of. By seeing that, you can identify very easy way this is a simple sentence. Okay, dear students, a lot of example can be given. Now write another example. This is in spite of his having good qualifications, he didn't get the job. Another example, write down on your khata. By reading more, you can learn more. Do you understand? Here, by is another word. By seeing by, obviously you can identify this is a simple sentence. So write down. Okay, by. Next example, without working hard, you can't prosper in life. Dear students, notice the word without working hard, you can't prosper in life. By seeing these words, you can identify this is the simple sentence. Do you understand? By if you think that I have need a lot of examples and practice, you can practice at your residence. Like I can give another example. The woman was too poor to buy a dress. The woman was too poor to buy a dress. The woman is too poor and she can't buy a dress. This is a simple sentence because you find that two and two. Dear viewers, you can identify it very easy way. That's why I think that you can understand very easily which is the simple sentence. Okay, now dear students, we are going to complex sentence. Okay, dear learners, I have already discussed simple sentence and perhaps you have understand very easy way. Now we are going to discuss complex sentence. Complex sentence. কমপ্লেক্স সেন্টেন্স যে সেন্টেন্সে একটি প্রিন্সিপাল ক্লোজ এবং একটি সাবঅর্ডিনেট ক্লজ থাকে তাকে কমপ্লেক্স সেন্টেন্স বলে। ডিয়ার লার্নার্স, নোটিস দ্যাট যে সেন্টেন্সে একটি প্রিন্সিপাল ক্লজ এবং একটি সাবঅর্ডিনেট ক্লজ থাকে তাকে কমপ্লেক্স সেন্টেন্স বলে। ডিয়ার লার্নার্স, I have discussed what is principal clause in my previous class. First of all, if you understand this class very easily, obviously you should go through my first class, which is the clause. And this clause class I have discussed very easily and comfortably so that you can understand my next class, that means simple, complex and compound. Dear students, now I am giving an example to understand the sentence. Dear learners, if they play well, they will win the game. Dear students, notice that if they play well, this is the subordinate clause and they will win the game. This is the principal clause. Dear learners, just I am giving an example. This sentence is complex sentence because this is our condition is a principal clause and a subordinate clause. So this is the subordinate clause and this is the principal clause. Dear students, in my last class I have discussed what is subordinate clause and how you will find out, how you will identify subordinate clause. Now, dear students, as you don't identify which is the complex sentence and compound sentence, simple sentence, now I am giving how you will identify this is the complex sentence. Now I am giving a chart, write down on your khata. Okay. Dear viewers, this is an important class for class 9, 10, 11, 12 and those who are taking preparation for the job. I think this is also important for them. Dear viewers, notice that to identify complex sentence, obviously you should have good idea about subordinate clause, and already I have discussed a complex sentence where there will be a principal clause and a subordinate clause. That is why you should bear in mind these words. Subordinate clause, at the very beginning of a subordinate clause you will find out these words: since oblique as, when oblique which, to oblique although, who, what, which, that, where, whom, whose, why, how, so that, so dot dot that, because, if, still, till, until, unless, before, after, whether, as soon as long as. Obviously each and every students read these words and remember these words very sincerely, and if you remember these words, obviously you can identify this is the complex sentence. So dear viewers, I hope you will understand very easily to find out complex sentence. Dear learners, now I am giving write down these words and I am giving also some examples to better understand. Though the man is poor, he is happy. Dear learners, you can very easily identify this is a complex sentence because you get though or. Next example, this is Mr. Rahman who is my uncle. Dear viewers, you can see who. Another example, the boy works hard so that he can make a good result. Okay? Now, dear learners and viewers, I have already discussed simple sentence, complex sentence. Now, compound sentence. Compound sentence indicates compound sentence হলো দুই বা ততোধিক সিম্পল সেন্টেন্সের সমষ্টি যারা সবাই কোঅর্ডিনেটিং কনজাংশন অর্থাৎ and, but, or, yet, either, or, neither, nor, as well as, not only, but also, otherwise, whereas, both, and দ্বারা যুক্ত এবং স্বাধীনভাবে অবস্থান ও অর্থ প্রকাশ করতে পারে তাকে আমরা কম্পাউন্ড সেন্টেন্স বলে থাকি। Okay, dear viewers, write down these words. Obviously, you should remember this word to identify compound sentence. If you remember these words, obviously you can easily identify these are the compound sentences. Dear viewers, now I am giving some examples so that you can remember next time and you should practice at your residence. The boy read attentively and passed the exam. The boy read attentively as he studied properly, that's why he passed exam. Now I am giving another example. I took both coffee and ice cream. Dear learners, write down your khata. I took both coffee and ice cream. Here both and. This is compound sentence. And another example you can write down on your khata. I have already given I ate not only meat but also vegetables. Here not only and another word is but also. Like that, if you practice at your residence, you can gather knowledge on simple, complex and compound. That's why I think you have enjoyed these classes, dear guys, but not only students but also those who are involved in teaching. Obviously you can share this class with each other and cooperate with each other so that our students can learn simple, complex, compound very easily, because I think most of the students don't good idea simple, complex, compound, and they don't get good guidelines. That is why most of the time they share with us, sir, we don't understand simple complex compound very easily. I think that if they follow this instruction of my today's class, I think obviously they will be an expert in simple complex compound. Dear guys, as I think this is our part 1 class on simple complex compound. Next time I shall take on simple complex compound interchange. How can we change internally very easy way? How can we remember this sentence very easily way? And if we keep pitch with me, obviously you will be benefited and you will be an expert in simple complex compound. So dear guys, no more today. Best of luck and see you in our next class. Best wishes to you. Allah Hafiz.